Hello guys, if you are looking for the 100% mechanical keyboard for gaming, for typing, for everything what you may need, check this out. Today I want to show you how to assemble GMK104 from ZOYA. I cannot pronounce name of this brand, but you've got the idea, right? This is a 100% mechanical keyboard barebone kit. Inside the box you will have a keyboard or part of the keyboard, right? Everything without switches and keycaps. You will have a cable, you will have a keycap and switch puller, you will have a user manual, and you will need some set of switches. And today I'm gonna to use Epomaker but Jerrygar. I have 3 sets, 35 pieces in each, and it's tactile mechanical switches with 47 gram force, not actuation but press force, right? And also you need some keycaps, and today I'm going to use my YMDK 141K set, and it's kind of virtual war theme. So before we will dive into assembling, quick overview of the barebone kit itself. So it's a gasket structure, so you have some flex inside, you have 3 modes of connectivity, you have 2.4G, you have USB, you have Bluetooth, you have Mac and Win, and you have USB port. Inside the case you will have everything what is required for pleasant sound, but sound test will be at the end after assembly. Also, it's a wireless keyboard, so you have a battery inside and it's 4000 mAh. I can find 8,000 mAh battery on the market, but 4 is okay, and you will need to charge it maybe once per week. You have also knob function, which is volume up and down, you have RGB on off, you have screen on off, and you have a screen by itself. From RGB point of view, it's pretty brightful, right? So you can see we have a south facing RGB, so you can use any keycaps, even with the side printed legends. We have 5 pins slot for mechanical switches, so you can use 3 or 5, which is like almost anything what you want, right? And you have all layers of dampening materials, so again, sound should be good. Like for you guys who do not trust any downloadable drivers, custom drivers, this keyboard supports VIA driver, which is just great. And for gamers, we have anti-ghosting function, so it should be all good with the gaming itself. Now let's dive into assembling. I will add switches and I will add the keycaps, and we'll show you the look and sound of this keyboard at the end. Let's go. Okay guys, just in case if you are doing this first time, I mean assembling of mechanical keyboard, you have a switch, you have a slot. You have 2 options with 5 pins like this, check this out, right? And you have 5 holes in the slot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have always a central pin, you have always 2 metal connections, and optional you can have these 2 additional plastic pins. So that's why you have 3 or 5 pin switches, and that's why you have 3 or 5 pin keyboards. But nowadays, like 99% of the mechanical keyboards is coming with a 5 pin slot and 5 pin switches. And of course you can insert 3 pin switch into 5 pin slot, but not vice versa. And to be able to insert a switch into the keyboard, just align RGB with RGB window on the switch, right? In this case, it's on the bottom side. So I am turning the switch to the bottom side with RGB window, and you need just carefully insert, right? For example, if you will do something wrong, for example, you will bend one of the connectors, right? Or 2 of them. No worries, they're pretty sturdy. You can just unbend this very easily and insert again. Here you go. After the assembly, just check, like use any web keyboard tester and just carefully test that each of the key are properly connected, and if not, you have, with all of the mechanical keyboards, you have keycap and switch puller, one part for switch, another one for keycap. So you can easily just catch from up and down, eject, check your connectors. If all good, put it back. If not, just fix it. Super easy. Here you go. We are done with the switches. Pretty easy. All switches in place. And by the way, stabilizers are pre-looped, so you don't need to do anything regarding stabilizers. And we are ready to apply a keycaps. Okay, we are done with the keycaps, and to be able to assemble 100% keyboard, you need a 100% keycap set. You cannot use 50, 65, 75, 85. No, you need a full set, and you need to make sure that shifts, enters, and other keys are the same format as a barebone kit. So just so you know. And now we can try to make some settings for the screen. I have a user manual, and to be able to use a screen, function enter. Oh, here you go. Check this out. Pretty cool. So you can toggle between different videos or GIF files on this small screen, which is a little bit cool, right? And you can switch it off and switch it on. Okay, now when we are done with all settings, assembly, and all this stuff, it's time to check how this keyboard is sound.